What's up? What's up, you guys? What's good? What's all right? What's up, you guys? I'm sorry for that small interruption that you're seeing. I am at work right now, doing it the old way. The old way how we used to. Boom. See, I'm here. I ain't with nowhere. Hold on one second. I gotta answer this phone call. What's up?
Hey,
There you go.
on YouTube it ain't. You started it. You started like we could hear the very beginning of it, but then your sound cut out. We couldn't hear you.
It's all good. It's all good. I fixed it now, Ethan. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm back. Listen, we on YouTube right now, Twitter, all these platforms right now. Rise Up Late Night. I told y'all we gonna do something different. We're gonna bring it back, the old school thing, man. Before all this other stuff was going on, man. We used to do late night shows where we talk sports, and I'm at work right now, just supervising. So shoot, might as well do something productive, right? Something else productive too. So let's talk sports. Put your comments in the comment section. I'll be looking at them. Like and share. I got a lot to talk about. First and foremost, right off the jump, I am bringing Rise Up Late Night back at least once a week. At least once a week. I remember you guys used to have a great time just enjoying talking sports. It was a whole lot of fun. No nonsense. It wasn't no drama, none of that stuff. I felt like I lost my way with that, which sometimes you got to lose your way to find your way back to what made things good. So this was one of the great things that started off Rise Up. Everybody who's been around for the longest know late night shows was it. So I'm bringing this thing back, man. No stress, no extra nonsense drama about who's doing what, who's talking on what shows, who's being seen, this, that, and the third. No, I'm bringing that old thing back, unity back. So first and foremost, if you supporting, I appreciate you greatly for always sticking with me and supporting, regardless of any and everything. All right. regardless of what the torch may go through, the fire starter may go through, you guys still stick around, stay around, supporting. And this is how Rise Up Family got to be where it is. It's because of unwavering, undeniable, genuine support. So I appreciate that. Now, call line is open if you want to join the conversation. You heard Ethan Tweedy in the beginning. Thank you very much for that. But we back on here, all right? We don't let things stop us. So I got to talk about some things. Yes, I know y'all love late nights. And shoot, if I'm going to be up on late nights, I might as well do late night shows. Why not? It's good to have Monday Night Madness, but lately I haven't been able to do Monday Night Madnesses because there's been a lot of Monday Night Madness here at the store. As you know, store manager, there's a lot that I have to take care of over here, and it's damn near a war zone. So haven't been able to really be on those Monday night shows or the Thursday night shows early enough before football games. Regardless of that, shows will continue. Everything Buffalo shows will continue. Friday nights on TV, we'll be doing TV shows for those. M&T Live at the Apollo, we'll be doing those shows 3 o'clock. Now, one thing that's for certain is I know everybody, consistency is a big thing, but life sometimes takes you other places. So, and I think everybody understands that. The people who understand that the most, I appreciate you for understanding that and being understanding unwaveringly that you understand what's going on and that it's not anything that's facetious or anything that I'm just not trying to do shows or I don't care about shows. It's just life sometimes takes you certain places and things happen. So with that being said, let's talk. Why not? Right? So I know it was a lot of NFL football action. So I want to talk about something right off the jump. And y'all may not like me for this one, but I'm going to do it anyway. Why not? I need to talk about these Buffalo Bills first and foremost. I need to talk about these Buffalo Bills. I am shocked once again that the Buffalo Bills once again did exactly what we thought they wouldn't do this year, but they did it again what they did last year, which was give up a game that they should have had thoroughly. You can't take anybody for granted. And once again, the Buffalo Bills took another team for granted, for crying out loud. And this is every year they give fuel to the fire for people who do not believe in the Buffalo Bills. They call them the lovable losers and this, that, and the third, because the Buffalo Bills, when it's time to get it done, just sometimes fall victim to the same old stuff that they fall victim to, which is losing the teams that they shouldn't. Now, JETS, Jets, has always stood for in the last couple years just in this season. Well, the JETS Jets just changed the motto this year. And it don't matter who's the quarterback. It don't matter if you don't like Zach Wilson. It don't matter if you do. They have changed the motto. It is no longer just in the season. It is just elevated the standard. That's exactly what the New York Jets has done this season. Just elevated the standard. Robert Saleh and that team is 6-3 right now. 6-3. Okay. Give the Jets their props. Give the Jets their just due for making enough plays once again. This is a divisional game. You can't sleep on divisional games. We all know this, right? Zach Wilson was 18-25, 154 yards and a touchdown. No mistakes. Josh Allen had 2 of them. 2 interceptions, 18-34, 205. You got outplayed by Zach Wilson. I'm just putting that out there. For those who don't want to believe that, sorry, but there's the truth. Zach Wilson outplayed you, sir. That's number 1. Number 2, Josh Allen cannot, and we said this for the longest, I said by the power, and this is weird because I just said this, by the power of Grayskull that Josh Allen was appointed to be the power back the guy who does damn near everything. And we just was hoping that Havoc wouldn't hit Josh. But guess what? It did. It hit Josh. Havoc has struck. Okay. That injury that he has to his elbow, he had a while back, which he missed 3 games for. I don't know if y'all remember that, but he did. Okay. It's the same type of injury, nerve injury, which works from your elbow down to your finger. And it causes sharp, excruciating pain, in which it's not fun. It's not fun to deal with. Tomorrow morning, there's supposed to be a press conference with Josh Allen and the state of what he's going to, where he's going to go as far as the rest of the season goes. I've heard Tommy John surgery rumors. I've heard those rumors. Tommy John surgery rumors. That's not good. Okay? Not good. All right? You guys let me know if you can hear me on the 1s and 2s. I'm listening to it right now. Yeah, I can hear myself. You can hear it? You guys let me know if you can hear me on the 1s and 2s. All right. So, Alexandra, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Ricky Graves. What's going on? All right. Dalton, what's up? Shout out to everybody that's tuning in right now. For real. Yes, let's get it. Love late nights. Listen, it's time to bring it back. If I can't one way, I'm gonna do it another way. All right. Shows matter, but show for matters as well. So you're gonna do shows, make sure you got something, make sure you got shit to show for when you're doing them. Okay. It matters. It's important. All right. I appreciate y'all that support the shows. No doubt. No question. But again, back to the Bills. The Bills. Terrible. This is another reason why these conversations come into play. It was the Jaguars last year. Now it's the Bills. Now it's the Jets this year. It was the Dolphins this year. They lose two divisional games, which may come back to bite them in the ass later on when you don't win your divisional games. 0-2, the Bills, only team in the division not to win the division game yet. You could be 6-2 all you want, but I tell you what, those 2 losses will come back to haunt. Okay, I'm telling you, this is the exact reason why Buffalo played Kansas City and Kansas City last year at the end of the year, and the reason why in 13 seconds you got people talking big about how the Bills couldn't get it done in 13 seconds. Okay, that needs to be remembered, and maybe you need to be reminded again. Sean McDermott, Brandon Beane, Josh Allen, you guys need to be reminded again. All right. Should have got a power back. I don't know about the Nyheim Hines pick again. See, this is where stuff comes into play. Not having a power back, not being able to hand off the football. I mean, Huff doesn't get to you if you could hand off the football. If you can hand off the football, more importantly, I'm noticing that the Bills can't run late in games. In the beginning of the games, they be okay. They get some yardage in the beginning, but when it's those crucial 3rd, 4th downs later in the game, I'm noticing the Bills be getting stuffed. And you got to have some type of running back for that. You got to have a runner for that. So the Nyheim Hines pick, I'm not. I've always questioned it, and I will continue to question it until I see some type of resolve from it. And I know this is his first week playing, but I'm under the influence that I don't know how much you're really getting from Nyheim Hines. And especially if Josh Allen is about to be on the shelf for 2 to 3 weeks. I don't know what you're getting from him. You better hope Case Keenum can do something with him. Dump the ball off to him. Is that really what you got Nyheim Hines for? Is to just dump the ball off to him? Yeah. Need a power back. Need a one cut back. Yeah, absolutely. You need a running back that can play in 21-22 personnel. Do not see the Bills running with 21-22 personnel at all. I do not see it. I see 11, 12 personnel all the time. I meant 10 or 11 personnel, I'm sorry, all the time. I don't even see 12 personnel like that. But you need somebody to be able to control the clock, move the chains, do what you got to do. Right? So you can't do it. That's a problem. Mike Smith, what's up? Ricky Graves, again, I see you. Call line is open. It's down there. Any thoughts on what I'm talking about? I had to start the show off talking about the Buffalo Bills. I had to. In the 20-17 loss that they just had to the New York Jets. Absolutely ridiculous, beyond belief. There's no excuse. None. Zero. Zilch. Nada. I don't want to hear no excuses from Bills Mafia neither. None. I don't want to hear not an excuse in the world from Bills Mafia on why they lost. Both Jaguars game last year and the Jets this year were on setback Sunday. Maybe throws his routine off. That's a good one, Ethan. I like how you mentioned that, but I ain't going for it. I ain't buying it. Yes, I saw it. I ain't buying it. You're an NFL player. You get paid $250 million reasons to keep your routine on, regardless if it's clock setback Sunday. Willem Bumbar, what's good? What's good? How are you? Yeah, man. Time to bring these joints back. Gotta. At least once a week, if not more. Probably gonna do that. All right. So Bills 2017. Like I said, Jets have removed the JETS just in this season. Convo that most people had about the Jets to just elevated the standard. And that's exactly what they just did. Elevated the standard. For those who ain't paying attention, the Jets, give them they just do. They may not be playoff ready yet, but I tell you what, the best division in football right now is the AFC East. By the way, for those who said it was the NFC East last week, nah, it's the AFC East now. Okay, give them their props. They all got 5 wins at least. Okay, so I'm at work till 4 a.m. You know it. I miss late night shows. Well, guess what? It's time to bring some of them things back. All right. Enforcer Mike, what's up? This is going to be the fun section. The fun section where everybody could call in. Anybody can speak their piece. Anybody. I'm not amiss to anybody. It's good to bring back that old unity, all that fun. It's time to bring that back, man. It's a good time for it. We're gonna do it. Sometimes you miss certain things, and that's on me. It's my fault. Man. All right. So, any thoughts on the Bills? Any thoughts on the Bills? Any conversation y'all want to add about the Bills? Before I go to the next game, you guys can obviously join the conversation. 716-481-8249. My call line is wide open. All right. Bring it on. All right. Any questions about anybody from the Bills you want to talk about, you can do that too. But I'm gonna get to some of these other games too. The Eagles 29-17 over the Texans. They did not have a great game against the Texans either whatsoever, but they are 8-0 for the first time ever. Okay, they are 8-0. I was a guy. Listen, I can admit, I was a guy who said the Bills were better than the Eagles. I don't know now. I don't know. Eagles defense been pretty good. Even with Fletcher Cox's little injury that he had. I don't know. I mean, you went and got Robert Quinn, which is really good for the Eagles. Let's bounce back against the Vikes. We'll see, man. I hope I don't see a whole lot of Gideon going on by Justin Jefferson this week. Get healthy in my Bill B voice. On to Minnesota. Yeah, well, the Vikings will be here come Sunday. But speaking on the Eagles, back to the Eagles. Yeah, Jalen Hurts, 243 yards, just efficient. 2 touchdowns, just efficient. Miles Sanders, just efficient. 93 yards rushing and a touchdown. Dallas Goedert, just efficient. 8 for 100, a buck, and a touchdown. This team has just been efficient all year. Yeah, they've had an easier schedule. So what? They play their schedule. 4-0 on the road, 4-0 at home. Taking care of business, right? Something other teams got to do. If you want to be taken serious, you got to take care of business against teams like the Texans. Okay? And that's what they did. They took care of business. All right? 29-17. I'm not going to waste too much time on that because that was Thursday night. Talk about the Chargers and Falcons. Good question, Dalton. Do I think the Eagles have an easy schedule or are they for real? I think both. To be honest with you. I think they have an easier schedule, but at the same token, I also think that they're for real. I mean, let's be honest. If before we get into this Chargers-Falcons game, let's look at the Eagles schedule real quick. I like to have a little fun. Let's do that. Why not? Right? So here's the Eagles' remaining games. Okay. The Commanders coming up this week. 8:15 primetime game. You think the Eagles losing to the Commanders? It could happen, right? It could. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. It could. I don't see it happening. Eagles are 11-point favorite at home. I'm taking the Eagles. Eagles against the Colts coming up. I'm taking the Eagles. They're 11-point favorites against them, against the Colts. The Colts have been in the disarray all year. They should hang it up. Frank Reich got fired after 4+ seasons. Done, right? I mean, usually when teams get a different coach, though, be careful. Okay, be mindful that sometimes teams rally around newer coaches. So that could be the trap game against the Colts. The other trap game could be the next week after that, which is the Packers. And I get it. The Packers aren't the greatest team, 3-6, 4 losses in a row. We'll talk about that team trash team in a minute. But that could be the trap game right there. Then they got the Titans, all right? Then they have the Giants on the road, the Bears, Cowboys, Saints, and Giants again. So, I mean, how many losses do you really see the Eagles having out of those 9 games, the remainder of the season, right? I could see maybe 2 or 3, okay? Even with those 2-3 losses, the Eagles will be first place probably in the NFC because there's no other team that I see right now that's even anywhere legit, and that might be the Vikings. Might. We'll talk about the mighty Vikings coming up shortly. But Falcons 2017 loss to the Chargers. All right. Do we believe that the Chargers are for real? Justin Herbert, 245, a touchdown, an interception. Austin Eckler has just had one of those seasons where he's averaging like 45, 50 yards, whatever. But they're getting the job done, right? Jay Palmer with 106 yards. Ethan Tweedy said 3 losses. Giants could beat the Eagles depending on backup quarterback because Hurts could be benched the last game. Okay, so 2 or 3 losses. I think that loss, though, at the end of the season is not going to matter. I think the Eagles will have it locked up by then. Right? So they'll probably be number 1 in the division. I mean, in the whole entire conference. Right? Everything's going to go through Philly. You'll see, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? At every damn playoff game. All right? It's the Falcons, bro. What you expect? I don't expect nothing from the Falcons, to be honest with you. My expectations of the Falcons is 0. What's up?
I have to grab the CD.
All right. I don't expect anything from the Falcons. Why would I? Right? Did you expect anything from the Falcons this year? No. Put it in the comment section. What is the likely percentage of us expecting anything from the Atlanta Falcons this year? Put that in the comment section. I expected more from the Georgia Bulldogs than I expected for the Atlanta Falcons. All right. 2017, they lost. Point blank. Right. Miami, 6-3, 35-32 over the Chicago Bears. I will say this. As much as it looked bad for the Chicago Bears to lose another game, 3-6, right? I would say Justin Fields. Justin Fields is starting to show themselves to be a little better. I mean, don't get it twisted. 123 yards passing ain't the greatest, but I mean, he did throw 3 touchdowns with those 123 yards. But he also had 178 yards on the ground and ran for a touchdown against the Dolphins. Would we say Justin Fields is going up or going down? Put it in the comment section. Would you say his stock is going up or is it going down? All right. Tua, talk about Loa. Looking good this season. 21-30, 302 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill, 7 catches, 143 yards and a touchdown. Wilson Jr., 9 carries, 51 yards. By the way, Tyreek Hill, over 1,000 yards receiving this season already. There's a reason why Miami went and got Tyreek Hill. And he's showing you why right now. They're definitely changing the playbook to his strengths. Definitely up. Yeah, I agree with that, Ethan. I agree with you as well, Dalton. Up. Definitely up. All right. Now, with that being said, Dolphins 6-3. Okay. Keep watching out for that AFC East division. That ain't no joke. Okay. If I had the You Got Smoked segment right now, right? If I just randomly put You Got Smoked, this would be the You Got Smoked segment right here. And you know what? Of course I got it, right? You Got Smoked game of the week right here, right? Carolina. You had a really good game against Tampa Bay. All of a sudden, you play the Cincinnati Bengals, who've been looking pretty good as of late. And you got smoked. 42-21. All right. Cincinnati was up 35-0 at the half, and they didn't have to look back. All right. They ain't even had to look back. It's 35-0 at the half. It's 35-0 at the half. Okay. Point blank. Mixon had 4 touchdowns in the first half. For those who did not know, Joe Mixon had 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. Yeah, 3 touchdown runs and a touchdown pass, in which Joe Mixon got it. Joe Burrow got in the mix too with his touchdown run as well, snuck it in, and it was 35-0. This game is over. It's over. All right, it was over. Baker Mayfield, what's up, man? Like, what's going on? 14-20, 155, 2 touchdowns. Okay. Quite dismal numbers. I don't know. Would you say Baker Mayfield is in the top 20 of quarterbacks or the bottom 10 of quarterbacks? Put it in the comment section. Top 20 of quarterbacks or bottom 10 of quarterbacks? Baker Mayfield. All right. Put it in the comment section. I would love to hear. All right. Let's talk about these other losers. Talk about these other losers. We're gonna talk about that. Packers right now. We're gonna talk about the Packers right now. Colts got smoked. Bottom 10. Yeah, we're gonna talk about these Packers right now. This is god awful. If there's one team I am totally disappointed in, the worst team in the league right now is the Green Bay Packers. And yes, you heard me what I said. I ain't lying, and I didn't stutter. The Green Bay Packers are the worst team in the league right now. Y'all probably like, what? Yeah. First of all, let's talk about pedigree. When you think about the Green Bay Packers, right, you think playoffs all the time, right? Aaron Rodgers being really, really good, right? Supposed to be a team that's talked about, for all the right reasons, or usually most of the right reasons, right? So right off the jump, prestige, right? And what they do. The Green Bay Packers have lost 4 games in a row, and they are currently 3-6, 1-4 on the road. They've won one road game this year. One. Aaron Rodgers threw 3 interceptions against the Detroit Lions and looked like god-awful garbage. Looked like straight disaster juice. I mean, I don't know what the Green Bay Packers environment consists of, bum juice and crack dust, but they need to do something quick. I don't care. Maybe it's time to go put in Jordan Love. Oh, my God. I never thought I would say that. Aaron Rodgers was 23 of 43, 291, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. 3 interceptions, bro. 3. Jared Goff threw for 137 yards, had 2 touchdowns, an interception, and they won the freaking football game 15-9. The Green Bay Packers are the worst team in the NFL. Aaron Rodgers led rushing 40 yards. Rodgers is missing Adams. Adams is missing Rodgers too, because the Raiders can't win either. I don't even know why they broke that up. They should have figured that out some way, somehow. And yeah, they should have figured that out. Actually, correct. They would be 5. It was 4 before the Lions game. No, maybe I'm right. Let's check on that. See, this is why I like late nights. We could check certain stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 losses. You are absolutely right. The Packers was 3-1 because the last time they won was against the Patriots. You're right. 5 losses in a row. It's ridiculous. 27-22 to the Giants, 27-10 to the Jets, the Commanders 23-21, the Bills 27-17, and 15-9. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm sorry. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. 5 losses in a row now for the Green Bay Packers. The worst team in football, by the way. I'm just putting it there right now. Yep. Worst. Y'all can say it with me if y'all want. I know y'all probably saying it in your heads. Worst football team in the league. Yep. And there you have it. Patriots 26-3. Patriots didn't look like a good team when we first saw them, but now the Patriots are 5-4. And they just, they sent Frank right on his way. It would be a Patriots team sending another ex-Bill to his demise. Yeah. With that being said, Mac Jones, 20 of 30, 147 and a touchdown. They're just playing typical football. Defense is really good for the Patriots as of late. Really good. They had 9 sacks. 9. Matthew Judon and Lawrence Guy killing it. They're killing it. Okay? Killing the game right now. All right? Matt Ryan wasn't even in the game, I don't think. Terrible. Sam Ellering. Dude, sounds like a wrestling guy right now. Nick Foles, where is he at? They ain't put him in the game. Or something. They got to do something. The Colts, you know what? I need to hit up Incredible Meg and ask her what the hell is going on with these Colts. They're god-awful. God-awful. And yes, they're 3-5-1. But they're god-awful. Vikings, 2017 over the Commanders. Obviously, the Vikings scored 13 points in the fourth quarter. Come back on the Commanders. Commanders 4-5. All right. Vikings won 6 straight games. 6 straight games while the Packers lose 5. Chris Ballard need to be fired. Chris Ballard need to be fired. Yep. Jeff Saturday, though. So I saw a post on Facebook about Jeff Saturday, and I get it. Jeff Saturday is a Super Bowl champion. He's played the game. He's been on the mic for a while. For those who know about Jeff Saturday, he's been on the mic for a while. And then because he used to be a coach, ended up getting the job. I get it. Okay. Good Boys Club, the Connection Club. But there are so many other coaches that are more qualified. And it annoys me. Yeah. Another easy schedule for the Vikings. Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. This whole NFC is god awful. I'm gonna be honest with you. Very watered down, very plush. Yeah. Never coached in the pros or college. Correct. Once again. Connections. Yeah, connections. Vikings. Want to talk about the Vikings? They play the Bills coming up. Put it in the comment section. For real, who do you have winning this week? The Bills or the Vikings? And be honest, because y'all going to be surprised when I tell you who I got winning this week and why. Y'all don't like it. Colts might as well have Matty Ice be the OC with the Saturday shenanigans. Yeah, man. I'm trying to figure that out, Will Lumumba. Like, what just happened? They was like, oh, Frank Wright, you're out of here. And then automatically they were like, Jeff Saturday, we need you to come down here. Or Jeff Saturday, yeah, you could be our new head coach. You could come off the mic now. Jeff Saturday, breaker, on two. You could come off the mic now. Come down to the field again, Jeff Saturday. Thank you. We need you. Appreciate it. Man, I don't get it. I don't get some of this stuff sometimes. Sometimes humanity definitely fails us. So I just don't understand. Kevin O'Connell should be coach of the year conversation. That's a good thought there. Depends on the Bills quarterback. Yep, does. Definitely depends. Bills can game plan for Case Keenum. I think Bills can pull off upset. Ethan, as much as I understand that thought, stop that. Cut that out. There is no pull off, no upset if the Bills win this week. Stop that. Don't do that. Don't go back to the victim. Don't go back to the victim standards of just because Josh Allen not playing or might not be playing this week. Do not go to the victim standards of, oh, well, the Bills aren't really that good of a team now. No, stop that. No. Don't do that. Let me tell you why you don't do that, okay? There are fans and teams like the Dallas Cowboys, and I'm not saying his name to mention his name at all on the show right now. But Cooper Rush came right in when Dak Prescott didn't start or didn't play, and Dallas won games. The Buffalo Bills can win games with Case Keenum. It is not an upset if they beat the if they beat the damn Minnesota Vikings this week. It's not an upset. Don't do that. Not at all. How good would it be if Case Keenum came in and beat his whole team? Yeah, there's motivation. With Diggs. Remember, Case Keenum and Diggs is the team that sent the New Orleans Saints home. No pun intended. Sorry, Dalton. Don't be upset with me. Okay. Yeah, it's not an upset. Okay. Not an upset at all. Now, with that being said, I'm picking the Vikings this week. I know. It tastes like vinegar coming out of my mouth. Ugh. Here's why I'm picking the Vikings. Picking the Vikings for a couple reasons. Number one, I watched the Buffalo Bills get exposed on the run. Dalvin Cook is definitely a 3-down back in which you want no problems with. Number one. Number two, Kirk Cousins has weapons. And and I'm just going to be honest with you, if the secondary does anything like they did with the Jets this past week late, the Bills will have a problem. Bills will have a problem. For those reasons, I need the Bills defense to step it all the way up. They cannot have no mishaps, no late minute oopsie daisies, none of that. We lost on the road and we're great at home. You're right about that. Well, I'm not taking that away. Not at all. Oh, okay. Thanks, Dalton. I appreciate it. I meant that's the pun. Punters would be picking Minnesota if Josh was out. Oh yeah, I mean, let's be clear. Minnesota ain't 7-1 for no reason. I get it that they had an easy schedule, but I'm not gonna use that as an excuse. I'm just gonna tell you, 6 straight wins. Justin Jefferson is hot. You gotta watch. Dalvin Cook, gotta watch. Buffalo cannot have another one of those games like they just did against the Dolphins or Jets. They have to be on point. They have to play the Vikings like they played the Titans. They have to play the Vikings like they played the Rams. They have to play the Vikings like they played the Steelers. If they don't, we got a problem. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a problem. Okay. Hopefully Sean McDermott and them have a game plan this week. Behind the game plan. Because I have a sneaky suspicion, and this is just, you heard it first. I'm not sold on Kirk Cousins. I'm not sold on Kirk Cousins. At the same token, though, I'm not sold with too many fractures in the armor, too many chinks in the armor. I'm not sold on that either. I'm not sold on that. I'll tell you that. Get our injured guys back. Yeah. Health is important. Being healthy is important. Okay. Being healthy is super important. I'm sorry, I was on mute. It is super important. No, I'm not sold on Kirk Cousins, but I'm not sold on the chinks in the armor either. Not sold. Got to be careful. Trey White is not coming back this week, by the way. Won't be back this week. I thought this might be the game that he was going to come back, but then again, do you really want Trey White's first game? You know what? I'm one to be like, hell yeah, I take on a challenge. Why not? Trey White's first comeback against Justin Jefferson. I don't know if you want that. Know if we want that yet. But as a competitor, shit, if it was me, get me out there, coach. Adam Thielen, Hockenson, Dalvin Cook. Yeah, you got to watch out for those guys. Are you sold on Case Keenum? No, not sold on Case. It's not a primetime game. Kurt will be fine. Ha ha ha. Ricky Wills, what's good, man? What is good? Vikings can run the ball with Cook and Matson. Okay, you heard what I've been saying. I guess good thing you was in here. So you heard what I'm saying. Okay, you heard it firsthand. I'm not playing. I'm dead serious. I just want folks to know we're 6-2. It's okay. Relax. Rodgers' voice ain't relaxed right now, but yes, I get what you mean, Willem Bombard. His voice is not relaxed at all. Best believe that. That relax, he gave that away this year. That relax whole theme of Aaron Rodgers is out the window. Ain't no more relaxed in Rodgers' voice. People are on us like we're the Patriots. No. The Bills are not the Patriots. They're better than the Patriots. Let's not do that. Okay, let's not sink that fire. Just like I just told Ethan Tweedy, let's not sink that fire because the Bills winning this game is not an upset if they win. They are not a bad team now. Let's not do that, okay? But what I am saying is you got to be careful. This is one of the games you got to be careful for. Should have been careful with the Jets. Wasn't careful with the Jets. Like I said, the Jets this week turned their model from just in this season to just elevated the standard real quick. Real quick. I don't ever want to see Jaquan Johnson on the field starting at safety again. He's awful. Yes, he is. God awful. Last week he was god awful. The Vikings were taking calls on Alexander. Matson is a backup. Yeah, yes. Styles make fights. Get it. Totally get it. That's why I'm telling him right now. That's why I'm saying this right now. Be careful of the Vikings this week. Don't just automatically think this week is a win for the Bills. And it's not an upset. Thank you. It's not an upset. We played harder competition than the Vikings. Correct. It's not an upset. And I'm not against nobody who said that the upset either. I get what you mean by that because Josh not playing. If he's not playing, then you think that the team's quality would go down some, which I could totally understand. I mean, Josh Allen is Josh Allen. Not to say that he's not flawed because he's shown some flaws lately, but Josh Allen is still top 3 quarterback in the league. When you lose your top 3 quarterback in the league, obviously you'll have to do something to get that. If you could get half the production back from losing the top 3 quarterback like Josh Allen, you might be all right. Might, but the defense will have to really step it up. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I will be there. Someone said the Bills would run over the Jets. Marcus, don't you start your mess. I know what I said. I get it. What did I just do? I hope I didn't just hit the wrong button. I think I hit the wrong button on Marcus, and he probably gonna be like, "Oh boy, I hit the wrong button on this guy." You gotta love it. Now I'm gonna have to go all the way back just to get him out of there. Marcus gonna think I blocked him on my joint, and I really didn't. It's all good. Let's see here. All right. So, Vikings, 6 wins in a row. All right. Give them their props. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. All right. There you go. I'll get them back somehow. Anyway. He talks gibberish anyway. Stop it, Willem Bombard. Be nice. Be nice. The digital creator. Be nice. Okay. Hopefully we get him back. Silly. Case is serviceable. He is. Very serviceable. That's why I put that in quotation marks. Yeah, I know. Upset in quotation marks. I just don't want people to, because even if you put it in quotation marks, Ethan, somebody will take what you just said and be like, now they're talking about upsets. Like they didn't see the quotation marks. Gotta just be careful. Got to be careful, Ethan, when you put certain stuff, because certain people take it a certain way, and that's fine. But you gotta watch them. Just watch them. All right. Hopefully your ass is back. All right, Mr. Styles make fights. Yeah, I said it. I said that the Bills would run over the Jets if it was business as usual. I said it. I did say it. I ain't gonna lie. This is Will being nice. LOL. Yes, he is being nice, actually. I know how Will Lombard go. He all good, though. It's good to see him on a late night. I appreciate it. We getting back to what we used to do. No more of that old shit. And no more of this other shit. All right? Got to get back to what we used to do. All right? Pass the peas like you used to do. Y'all remember that for those old schoolers. Go get Abrams for the Raiders for safety if you don't trust your safety crew. It's not a bad pick, Ricky Williams, actually. Not a bad pick. Aaron Rodgers is done. Yeah, he is. During his MVP season, during his MVP year. Yeah, MVP my ass. MVP must stand for must value pillows, because that's exactly what he's gonna be seeing after January. The pillow, a lot of it, a lot of the pillow at home. Okay, just value plush. Okay, I'm just making shit up. I don't know. I'm highly upset with Aaron Rodgers and the damn Packers right now. It's god awful. All right, moving on. I don't want to talk about the Packers all day. Moving on. Seahawks. You want to talk about a team that I'm very, very proud of? Never would have thought I would say this coming out my mouth. But the Seahawks, I'm proud of. 6-3. Geno Smith looking damn good. Geno Smith looking damn good. Okay. Know who I said was pretenders before? Y'all know the team, the Arizona Cardinals. Pretenders. Say it with me. Put it in the comment section. # pretenders. Okay. If we would have had this conversation 10 weeks ago, what would have been the percentage of people who would have said the Seahawks would be in first place 10 weeks into the season? How many? What would be the percentage of folks who said the Seahawks would be in first place? I just want to know. Just put it out there. Just rough. Why is that? Why is it that nobody will do business with the Packers? Because the Packers don't do business. Good question, Willem Bombard. And the answer is because the Packers are too traditional. They never do business. That's why they can't do no business, because they're so used to not doing business. All right? Yeah, who would have thought? Who would have thought, right? Who would have thought the Seahawks was going to be good, right? 6-3, Seahawks winning on the road, 31-21, just smoking the Arizona Cardinals. They 1-4 on the road. I don't want to hear the fact that the Cardinals is booty juice because D-Hop is back, and they still booty juice. Now, they still booty juice. I've been very vocal about yeah. Never was a fan of him. Kingsbury, never was a fan of him. Sorry. Never. Not once. Okay? DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett still looking good out there. Kenneth Walker looking good running the football too. 109 yards, 2 touchdowns, by the way. Geno Smith, 275 yards, 2 touchdowns. All right? 26-34. Just be good. That's what we need. Just be good, Geno Smith. That's it. That's all the Seahawks need. The Seahawks defense is a lot better this year. Just be good, okay? Noah Fant almost put up a buck. Just be good. And y'all going to be all right. Oh, perfect time for Who You With. Who You With segment. Ready? Real quick. Who you with? NFC West, who wins the division? Who you with? Right now. Put it in the comment section. Don't try to wait till 5 weeks from now. I want y'all answer now. Who wins that division? All right? Where's the Super Bowl champs? You mean the Super Bowl chumps? Yeah. I mean, if you can't hit Cooper, hang with Mr. Cooper, then you off the air, right? I guess. If you ain't hanging with Mr. Cooper, you off the air. Matt Stafford. Listen, it's a wrap. Put it in the comment section. I really want to know, straight up, who y'all got winning the NFC West. Because I'm going to tell you, I think it's the 49ers. I'm sorry. Don't be upset with me. But I do think it's the 49ers. I think Seattle and the 49ers will battle for first place, and it will be super close. Y'all got the Sea Chickens. I see it. Sea Chickens, Seattle, Stafford is who we thought he was. You're damn right he is. He is exactly who we thought he was. Exactly. Sure. And in fact, I'm about to do something else because I'm tired of y'all. Well, I'm not tired of y'all, but I'm tired of sitting up here and I'm looking at comments and all this good stuff. And I think it's about that time. We're on the show. I throw this out there. So I'm going to throw it out there. And it's going to be on my main page, by the way. I'm going to put this on my main page. Okay? I'm going to put it right in the news feed. So y'all might be able to see this. Hopefully y'all see it. And if you feel like it, you can jump in this motherfucker. Because I like when people jump in, jump on, talk shit. I'm here for it. You know what late night for? Shoot. You know how we used to do it. We back to it. Pass the peas like we used to do, right? We'll pass the peas. Why not? Every week, once a week, I'm going to try to do this thing. At least once a week. All right? 49ers. I agree, William Bombard. I got the 49ers. Okay. I think the Seahawks are good, but I think after a while, trying to sustain Geno Smith for a 16-game season and being good, you have to expect that there's going to be some type of drop-off at some point, right? And let's look at the rest of their schedule. Buccaneers next week. Oh, no, that's not going to be easy. And it's in London, by the way. Buccaneers coming up. Tom Brady's undefeated since he's been divorced. Am I still going to be going at 4 a.m.? Most likely. What time is it? 2:53? Yeah, most likely. All right. McCaffrey changes a lot. Yes, he does. And he's really good, by the way, with the 49ers. He's scary good with the 49ers, actually. You got to like that move. Definitely. Now, speaking of those Sea Chickens, yeah, Bucks, right? Bucks coming up. They could lose that game. The Seahawks definitely could lose to Tom Brady next week. The Raiders, I do not expect them to lose to the Raiders. Then you got the Rams, those Super Bowl chumps that we was just talking about. Got the Super Bowl chumps. Watch out, okay? Watch out for the Super Bowl chumps. Then you got the Panthers. They'll beat the Panthers. Then you got to watch out for Amazon Prime, and hopefully Amazon Prime actually play right? So you could actually watch that game on Thursday night against the 49ers in Seattle. Yeah, then they got the Chiefs. Watch out. The Jets. Watch out. And then the Rams again. I can see the Seahawks losing 4 games. All right? I can see a 10-7 record. Hopefully, the 49ers don't have 11 wins. But yeah, they're playing in Germany. I'm sorry. What did I say? London? Yeah, Germany. My fault. Yeah. Oh, let me get to that. I'm sorry, Ethan. I skipped that by mistake. What did it say? If Josh is not 100%, he should not play. Yeah. Because if he's down on the scoreboard, he's going to want to throw it down the field, try to come back and screw his arm up even more. The reason why you get a power back is just for that reason. Okay. Seahawks D is better without Adams. Seahawks wins it. Sea Chickens will win. At least Stafford can see over the line. You mean the game in Germany, not London. Right, yeah. I'm sorry. My apologies. I did say London. I'm in Germany. All right. My fault. All right. Listen. Let me keep it on this too. Because I see your comments too, Ricky. I'm sorry. I got to get to your comments too. I'm reading all these comments in here. which is lovely. It's good to get back. Good to get back. Jimmy G has to be the luckiest. Man. I told you Jimmy G should have changed his number. His number should be JG Whitworth 877 cash now. I said it in the beginning of the season when they decided to try to go to Trey Lance. Pay Jimmy G his money. If I was them, I'd make them pay. Pay me, damn it. Pay me. You disrespectful asses. Like, y'all wanted to give Trey Lance my position. And then I come back and look now. Look now. Pay me. Pay me. Because this shit right here, and I ain't even going to say the other word, but this shit right here, yeah. Yeah, player. You got to pay me. Don't think just because our team doing good, I turn deaf ear to y'all fuck ups. Y'all definitely fucked that up. Fucked up all the chicken. All right. Now, pay me my money. Run me my money. You know what? Speaking of run me the money, I think I'm going to do this real quick. You know what? Run me oh, you know what? Damn it. Yeah, I would do it if, I actually had the video. Sorry, I don't have the video right now. Or I would. I'd play the video right now. All right? But let me just say this, just so you know. All right? There's a raffle going on right now for Buffalo Bills. Big ass thing of Hennessy, okay? You make sure you get your raffle tickets, all right? Shoot Marcus Betts. Shoot at Marcus Betts. Holla at Marcus Betts. Get at Marcus Betts for that, okay? Show y'all do that when y'all can, all right? He's getting those incentives. Yeah, my incentive would be to pay me more money. The hell? You ain't slick. Pay me my damn money. Ricky Graves, back in the building. What's good? Good to see you again, sir. All right. Moving on, right? More football talk. All right, let's get to it. Raiders and Jaguars. Oh, my goodness. See, if the Green Bay Packers wasn't so bad, I'd say the Raiders are probably the most disappointing team this year. Because how many people had the Raiders actually doing something in their division? And don't lie. Don't y'all lie and put your hands down now. Don't be like this. You know, when you're in class, you be like this, and then the teacher asks a question. You about to put your hand up, and then the teacher asks the question, and you're like, you slowly want to put your hand back down, then hide it. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Some of y'all had the Raiders doing some big things this year, didn't y'all? Remember, Devontae Adams said, Hall of Fame quarterback to Hall of Fame quarterback? Yeah. Go ahead. Put your hand up. Matter of fact, put the hand emoji in the comment section if you had your hands up about the Raiders. Okay? Dalton Smith said he had to finish the last because of McDaniels. He said McDaniels is serving struggle nuggets. Mixed struggle nuggets. That is too funny. Hilarious. Yeah, I don't know who's... Man. I don't know who's the worst coach. Oh, we might have to play that later. That might have to be the question of the day. Who's the worst coach? Josh McDaniels is definitely on the ballot for it. The Jaguars rallied from a 17-0 deficit to come back and win by a touchdown. Second half, they scored 17 points. The Raiders did nothing. Devontae Adams had 146 yards and 2 touchdowns in this a rarity that you've seen lately with him and the Raiders. Rare air. Josh Jacobs, 67 yards. I got a feeling somebody leaving the Raiders this year. They don't make the playoffs. Somebody leave it. And by the way, they 0-5 on the road. They have not won one game on the road yet. God awful on the road. You are not going to the playoffs if you can't win a game on the road. Patriots fans need to learn their assistant coaches are not Bill Belichick. Yeah. Antonio, what's up, my guy? Good to see you, my guy. I'm hot. I'm sorry. I'm hot. I'm a little hot. I'm a little warm in here. Okay. A little warm in my little office. All right. With that being said, this is about to warm up. I'm about to talk about the Buccaneers and the Rams. All right, folks. Let me ask this question. Which team is more disappointing, the Bucs or the Rams? All right, who you with on this one? Bucs or Rams? Which team is more disappointing? Cooper Kupp had 127 yards and a touchdown, and we used to the Rams winning, and the Rams was winning this game all the way to the fourth quarter, and Tom Brady somehow pulled off another one of those fourth quarter comebacks in which he scored 10 points, and the Rams did nothing, and the Rams getting blasted for late game execution, and this one, they ain't been executing all season. You don't blame them for the Rams, defending champs. The Rams. Okay, so we got 2 for the Rams already. Rams and Rams. All right. I can't say I don't agree with you guys. The Rams. Quite disappointing. I mean, they got their boot smoked by Buffalo week 1. We all know that. And it's been turmoil ever since for these Rams. These Rams are stuck in the bush somewhere. I don't know. Don't like it. Buccaneers, 16. Rams, 13. Couple things right off the jump. Tom Brady is number 2 in passing this year. Even with all the nonsense going on, Tom Brady is number 2 in passing. Oh, and by the way, he has 100K. God damn. 100K in passing yards? Nobody is ever touching that. I'm sorry. That's one of those records. That's a Jerry Rice record, okay? Nobody is ever touching that record. I don't see nobody in the league now who will throw for over 100,000 yards when their career is over. Not one. Especially how the game is played now. No. Stafford is done. He needs to hang it up. I don't know about that. I mean, he's playing like a bum right now. Bengals aren't really that damn good. You don't know what Bengals team you're going to get from week to week. You're right. I mean, they played pretty good this week, but you don't know what's going to happen next week. I mean, last week they lost to the Cleveland Browns. Okay. Tampa's O-line is banged up, and he's still getting it done. Right. And he's number 2 in passing right now. Antonio, what's good, my guy? What's good? If I didn't say it earlier, I say it now. What's good, my guy? Wow. Chiefs, Titans in overtime. Chiefs get away with one. We thought the Titans was going to have this thing wrapped. Not. Patrick Mahomes just threw for 446 yards. Oh, my goodness. He put the ball in the air 68 times in this game. And he rushed for 63 in the touchdown, too. Travis Kelce had 10 catches, 106 yards. Travis Kelce. Is Travis Kelce the best tight end of this generation? Is Travis Kelce the best tight end of this generation? And when I say this generation, I'm talking about from 2000 all the way down. Is he the best tight end in this generation? All right. Patrick Mahomes, once again, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Malik Willis had 80 yards. Derrick Henry had 115 and 2 touchdowns. That was a huge That was a huge game. The one-dimensional Titans hung in there. Yeah, they did. They hung in there and hung in there for the loss. Yeah, good job hanging in there for the loss. They said Patrick Mahomes was scrambling around like a kid from a Sandlot movie. Hilarious. That's too funny. Too funny. All right. Ravens and Saints. Ravens 27, Saints 13. We all know Lamar Jackson put up phenomenal numbers in this one. Phenomenal numbers. You know, just 133 yards passing. Touchdown. Kenyon Drake had 2 touchdown runs in this one. Chris Olave, 71 yards. Alvin Kamara, 30 yards. What in the hell is going on with Alvin Kamara, by the way? What has he done this year? I need to know what Alvin Kamara has done. Hopefully, I don't bite my... Yeah, 443, 104. He's like 20th in everything and 35th in average. 30 tied for 43rd. He only has 1 touchdown this season. What in the hell? Okay. Alvin Kamara. Guys are 3-6 too, by the way. The whole NFC is fucking garbage. The whole entire NFC. I would like, matter of fact, let's look at the damn standings. Now that we done got through all these games. Look at the standings. The Bills 6-2, Jets 6-3, Dolphins 6-3, New England's 5-4. Ravens 6-3, Bengals 5-4, Titans 5-3, Chiefs 6-2, Chargers 5-3. So how many winning teams is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? 9 out of 16. Let's go to the NFC now. The Seahawks literally are 6-3. Did you ever think that the Seahawks would be 6-3? The 49ers are 4-4. Okay, I guess we'll give them a winning record because they're at 500. Whatever. Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Atlanta Falcons are both 4-5. Do you not understand that the Atlanta Falcons last week was the division leader in the NFC South? Did anybody pay attention to that? The Atlanta Falcons was the NFC South leader last week. What? Vikings 7-1, only winning team in the North. Philadelphia 8-0. Dallas Cowboys 6-2. Giants 6-2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including the 4-4 team. Okay, 6 in the NFC. 5 technically, if we're talking about over 500. The AFC has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Really? NFC is just dumpster juice. I don't even, let me be honest with you. The NFC is a toss-up for who comes out of the NFC for the Super Bowl. And it's going to be a team that has some defense, premier defense. Their defense is going to be premier enough that it's going to be able to sustain whoever the quarterback is. That's who's winning the NFC this year in the playoffs. I'm telling you right now. Whoever can run the ball best in the winter, that's who's winning the Super Bowl. I mean, that's who's winning the NFC. All right. Speaking of which, you guys can call if you want. 716-481-8249. I want to talk NBA. I haven't even talked to NBA in a while. Got to get back to that too. Has 3 touchdowns this year. No, he has 1 rushing. I mean, he has 2 receiving, but I'm talking about rushing touchdowns, not just touchdowns all around. And that's still terrible. 3 touchdowns for him. Yeah, it's the worst. And no, I don't miss Sean Payton. Okay. I mean, if you say so. If you don't miss him, then you don't miss him. Hey. If you say so. All right. Stephen Curry just continues to lead the Golden State Warriors to victories. 47 points in the last one. The Suns, I don't care about the Suns. They 7-3, and the Suns get sunned in the playoffs, so I don't care right now. I'm gonna be honest. This is just basketball talk real quick. Now you good, Dalton. My bad. You good. Sean Payton is the Doc Rivers of the NFL. Yeah, definitely. Kyrie Irving. Boy, oh boy. Okay, sir. I'll scratch my head on certain stuff. I don't know. Well, New York versus New York tonight coming up, by the way. It's Brooklyn versus the Knicks tonight. Knicks got a better record, 5-5. Brooklyn 4-7. I don't understand Brooklyn Nets. Give it up. Just give it up. Brooklyn Nets, man. If I had a team I could compare them to in the NFL, I'm trying to think, who would the Brooklyn Nets be? Wow. Put it in the comment section. Who would the Brooklyn Nets be? It's early. NBA season's early. The Lakers is 2-8. Fucking dumpster juice. LeBron, give it up already, okay? Give it up. Your team is ass. Ass to 9, ass to 10, ass to 11, ass. Just ass chips, ass flakes. Just astronomically bad. Just, it's horrible. 2-8. The Clippers are the new team in LA, and they're 6-5. Terrible. Okay. Everybody was happy about Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham, the new LA Lakers coach. Yeah, okay. He already apologizing to the general public for that dismal ass beatdown that they got by the Utah Jazz this past week. Okay. By the way, the Lakers have lost 3 straight times by more than 14 points. Who is on the Lakers team? Oh, LeBron was sidelined. Yeah, every time the Lakers bad, his ass on the sideline, supposedly. They was bad before he was on the sideline. Shut it up. AD touches a talking point. The terrible. You guys have Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and you guys cannot get it done. If that to me is not a super, I'd be quiet. I'm just going to be quiet, okay? And then you guys got enough nerve to talk about how LeBron is the best player ever. I'm done, okay? That's my rant on the NBA. Not even, it's too early to talk about a whole bunch of NBA shit. But I wanted to because we haven't in a while. I just want to talk those points, okay? Stephen Curry still doing this thing for the Warriors, okay? I don't know. Where's Brooklyn at? And LeBron James, them Lakers is fucking garbage. Awful, okay? Somebody got to say it. 2-8. You got Russell Westbrook, AD, and others on your team with LeBron James, and y'all 2-8. No excuse. No excuse. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear it. College football. Why not? Talk about a little college football. Mississippi is number 5 now. Ohio State, number 2. They've been balling out. All right. Number 2, undefeated. Michigan, undefeated. Number 3. Alabama is now 9th ranked as they lost 2 games. I heard a lot of people talking smack about the Alabama Crimson Tide. Stop it. Please stop it. I don't like Alabama, but don't do that. Alabama been so good for the last 10 plus years. Gotta stop that, okay? We so quick to talk shit about greatness or down greatness. Let's not do that. Oregon, number 6. The Ducks, I don't give a damn if the Oregon Ducks is number 6. They ain't winning no national title. First of all, the Pac-12 don't play no defense, so I don't give a damn. Washington is 25th, and they 7-2. I don't give a fluck. You heard me. I said fluck. Okay? I don't give a fluck about neither one of them teams. I don't give a duck. How about that? About either one of them teams. Neither one of them teams is winning no type of national championship, and Georgia is 9-0. Told you, I have more expectations for the Georgia Bulldogs this year than I do the Atlanta Falcons. Okay? 9-0. 9-0, number 1. LSU is back, 7th ranked. They 7-2. Tennessee, 8-1. Wasn't Tennessee just number 1 last week, though? They lost last week, though. Tennessee lost last week. And they lost to somebody in the conference. Who they lose to? I know they beat Alabama. Oh, yeah, they lost to Georgia, of course. Georgia ain't no joke. 27-13, of course. Psst. Expect Georgia Bulldogs. Shout out to the USC Trojans. Finally made it back. And they top 10. They 8-1 too. Y'all ain't winning shit either. I don't care. You or Oregon. I don't play no defense. All right? No defense whatsoever. All right? I would talk about the Sabres and stuff, but I'm going to say that for Friday. Everything Buffalo show on Friday. Make sure you tune in to that show, usually 6 o'clock on Fridays. I tape it. I do the recording for TV for Everything Buffalo show. You guys could call in. Last week was a phenomenal show. I appreciated all the love and support with that for sure. Shout out to Young Buffalo, the young guys. Being mentored at the Apollo Media Center. Appreciate that. You know, gotta keep things going. Keep things going. Everything ain't worth conversation all the time or drama. But yeah, I will talk about the Sabres coming up Friday. All I'm gonna say is right now, Don, get it together. Damn it. Get it together. You're starting to look like them damn Sabres from before. This is the Sabres we was afraid of. Goddamn Sabres. And they lost 1, 2, 3 in a freaking row. Last time they won was against the Penguins, damn it. 3 in a row. Y'all lost to the Coyotes tonight. Damn well y'all ain't supposed to lose to no damn Coyotes. Now, Eichel game coming up, though. Jack Eichel game on the 10th. And ESPN will be in the house again for that one. Sabres 7-6. It was 7-3, not a 7-6. Golden Knights. Rocco Raquelli. Matter of fact, I got to get Rocco on. What's today? Is today the 9th? Yep. They play tomorrow. I will be at KeyBank Center tomorrow for that game. Definitely will be there for that game. 2 mile. Jack Eichel. That damn fool. Anyway, with that being said, folks, what time is it? It's 3:19. Wow. Perfect timing. 3:19. Any comments? Put in the comment section again. Rise Up Late Night, y'all. I'm telling you. Getting back to this. Got to get back to it. All right? Got to get back to it. Oh, you know what else I meant to tell y'all? Yeah, we got to bring Jayu, too. I got to do a Jayu. I haven't did a Jayu in a while. Wow. Shout out to Jeremiah Robinson. Shout out to Dalton Smith. Shout out to, Jay Andre, Frederick, and those guys who've been holding down the Jayu brand. Doing anything, talking wrestling. Shout out to NCW, too. We will be at NCW Eastern Hills Mall on the 12th. Make sure y'all show up, man. Show up and show out. Rise Up Family will be in the building. For sure, Jayu Club will be in the building. Yeah, you heard it. Jayu Club. Jayu Club will be in the building. All right, get ready. It's going to be some fun. I'm not telling you nothing. Not spoiling nothing. But it will be some fun. All right, it's coming. Yeah, man. And let's get back to having fun. All right, let's get back to having fun, supporting each other, having fun, enjoying each other, drama free. All right. Hazel, what's good? I see you. Hazel, what's up? Let's get back to that. For real. All right. So tomorrow, what's today? Wednesday. I'll be on Waffle Sports 10 o'clock tonight. And then tomorrow at the Sabres game against the Golden Knights. Friday will be Everything Buffalo show. Friday, make sure you watch the Alphabet Football Talk show as well. Friday, make sure you do that. Saturday, again, M&T Live at the Apollo, 3 p.m. new time. TV, TV be rescheduling shit all the time. So Friday and Saturday is the shows now, not Wednesday and Saturday one, but Friday, Saturday. All right, Friday and Saturday. We'll do that. Sunday, we'll be at the Bills-Vikings game, so it will be probably a Bills show after Waffle Sports at 6. There should be a Bills show at 7. All right. I'll talk to Monster on that. Joe Monster McDowell will get a Bills show on Sunday evening after the game if I'm not working. If I am working, I'm still going to try to get it in, but after the game, right? With that being said, what's up? We ain't going nowhere. Just got to revamp. Get back to the old stuff. Back to that old thing. All right? Rise Up Late Night. I want to thank everybody for being in here. Once again, damn, I thought I was going to go to 4 o'clock. It's 3:22. I got to get my ass out here. All right? Be good to each other. Respect and support.